I'm gonna do a movie review on Kingsman: The Golden Circle. That's what Colin Firth just told me about the quote. Manners maketh man. You know what that means. So, are we gonna stand here? Or we're just gonna fight then? Okay, this is a good setup now, I think. So let's talk about something that we got here. Well, before we have got here, let's talk about this new movie called Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Shall we review, shall we? Alright, Kingsman: The Golden Circle is the latest Kingsman movie ever since the first masterpiece, which is Kingsman: The Secret Service. I thought it was amazing or something. Is this better than this first one? Let's try. So Kingsman: The Golden Circle is where you stare at this guy named Eggsy as Taron Egerton, who has solved this problem since the Kingsman base has blew up. Every Kingsman base has blew up, and then Eggsy and his teammate named Mark Miller, I think. You know the guy who, I think his actor name is Mark, but anyways. So we got these two guys who named Eggsy and Mark Miller, who went to adventures and met this new group named Statesman. If you don't know what Statesman is a part of the group that is like Kingsman, but it's a United States version. Get it? Because it says United Kingdom, Kingsman, and especially when you are at the title of United States Statesman. Get it? So in the Statesman, you got this cast named Channing Tatum, Pedro Pascal, and Halle Berry. These three, especially the boss named Jeff Bridges. These four new Statesman characters are in this movie, but the group is kind of selfish because he brought back something from the dead characters alive. You guys know what it is. It's Harry Hart. He is alive from the Secret Service. I'm not going to spoil it because as you can see in the trailer, you can see Harry Hart is still alive. So let me tell the movie about this movie. Is this better than the first one? I believe I'm about to say this is actually a good sequel movie, you know? I think it's great. I think it's a very amazing movie. But I might say, nope, it is not better than the first one. I thought the first one is masterpiece, but this, no. But I think the sequel one is kind of amazing, you know? Because let me talk about the positive things in this movie. The positive thing is this movie, there's some action scenes. They are nature versions. And the villain named Poppy, which is acted by Julian Moore. I think Valentine is way better than this because I thought Valentine is more crazier than the newest villain because he's afraid of blood, and how hilarious is that? And Poppy is kind of crazy, you know. All the Kingsmen are just crazy in this movie, and there's some more positives in this movie, and the budget in this movie is way bigger because there's some. I like they took many places to set fight or something like. I'm disappointed that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, they only cut half, took Rocket Raccoon, Yondu, Groot, and Starla others. I don't like it. But this is actually the best sequels I have ever seen in my life. I mean, the best sequel in 2017. Finally, the sequel is actually good. But I think this sequel is amazing, but not as very amazing as the first one. Because I thought the first one is more vocabulary, more impressive, and more improvable. I think the sequel is improvable, but I didn't find any disappointments as I don't agree with Chris Stuckman's review. I know he's very disappointed for this movie. Got a C. So I think I would agree with Jeremy Johnson. Gives this movie a good time. Good if you're not drunk. So yeah, is this a good sequel? Yes. Is this better than the first one? No. I think the first one is better, which I thought is a masterpiece and it's very great. That's why it's one of my favorite movies of 2015. Spectre, Mission Possible, and Kingsman. These three spy movies are great. But I prefer Kingsman, and Mission Possible is way better than Spectre. I still like Spectre, but Spectre is a great, but not as good as Skyfall and Casino Royale. So yeah, why I think this sequel is not that bad actually. It doesn't disappoint me. But the one thing that disappoint me is they spoiled the trailer, you know. The movie would be better if they showed and surprised in the in the movie, like how they surprised with Superman. Yeah, how they're genius that Warner Brothers is a good idea to put a secret on Superman, so Superman can be surprised in the Justice League, as we all know. But sadly, it spoiled the posters. So yeah, why do you think Kingsman: The Golden Circle? It's great. I think it's the best movie of 2017, but not that great. I still think Spider-Man: Homecoming is still one of the best movies of all time. Uh, the best movie of 2017. I'm gonna go with this to the third movie. I think the third best movie of 2017. The second place goes to It, and one more goes to Spider-Man: Homecoming, as I thought as well. I would say Kingsman: The Golden Circle gets an A minus. Thank you guys so much for watching my movie review. And one more thing before you leave, I got some new update that I have just now, as I got this poster. I mean this copy, and I'm actually wanted to buy. You know, Scary Mask. Yeah, this is actually a scary Halloween for the costume. You know, when you really want to buy this, if you get five, you can get one free for the Halloween costume. I just want to buy one and weapons to scare my prank. And one more thing that I got is Spider-Man Homecoming Funko Pop. I can't wait to get it. So yeah, that's all for mine, guys. Okay, guys, what do you think of Kingsman Gold Circle? Is it good? Is it bad? Or is it mediocre? Or you think it's awful? Something, whatever it is. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget, manners maketh man a statesman as